Guys, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, my people? Good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning. Wherever time zone that I'm watching from, guys. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's up, guys? Only big up yourself. Guys, remember to top up your life for me, please. Top up your life, please. Top up your life for me, guys. May I beg you, please. Give me some thumbs up. Thumbsy up, thumbsy up, up. Guys, there are two topics we want to talk on tonight. I always a stray matter of fact. Adi, big up yourself. Good evening. Nice to see. Nice to see you too. Big up yourself. Happy Sunday, guys. Alright, I'm coming for this and start now. Alright. What's up, everybody? Make them move way. I'm for real, man. Make them move way and go, man. Guys, let me tell you something. Me title the video here, you see? And your enemy. I gonna come and bow down on his feet and I ask him for forgiveness. Me not ask you know. I telling you know. Say all of them people that want to see a go on the internet and I behave like them a God Almighty. Ricardo, big up yourself. And I behave like them a God Almighty. And them control media and freedom of speech is free. So me can be disrespectful to anybody, even the Prime Minister. You understand? Me say them a go come and them a go beg the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes for forgiveness. I remember when the Prime Minister addressing some of his supporters in the last general election. Because some of them were anxious, and they saw the PMP criminal organization out there campaigning. They were getting frustrated. And the Prime Minister said to them, listen, be calm. Take it easy. Just humble yourself. Because me just take the punch them. But you see, anytime me ready for punch, me I go give a uppercut and me I go punch them right out. And him never lie. The Prime Minister start to put out the work. Even when the Prime Minister was out there, 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, meeting the people, his enemy was out there laughing after him. You lose already. There's nothing you can do. You could have out there until 5 o'clock. You can't win back. No government. You can't win back a third term in this country. How is the Prime Minister today? Which government is in power today? Yeah? As much as me deal with my goal on this platform, yeah, I have never and I will never tell my Golden about his mother. And I will never, matter of fact, tell anybody about the mother route to anybody. especially my elders. I'm not doing it. And the thing is, these people believe that because they have a phone, they have internet, they don't live in Jamaica, so they can do and say as they like. Even to threaten the Prime Minister. Since week, I have watched a lot of videos on social media, and song two threatening the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes. For what? For what? I don't know. Probably these people are seeing something that we are not seeing. Why would you go on your social media platform threatening our Prime Minister? I can understand. If you left Jamaica, you don't want nothing to do with Jamaica. Some of you throw stone behind you. Yeah? If you throw stone behind you, man, and you don't want to play any role and take any part, not even to hear the name Jamaica, just leave the country alone. Leave the Prime Minister alone. None of you guys can go on your social media and send threat to Mr. Donald Trump. None of you can go on the social media and send threat to the England Prime Minister, to Canada Prime Minister, or Cayman, anywhere on the day. You can't take up on the phone, record on yourself, sending threat to any of those Prime Ministers in those countries. But you come and go on the phone and disrespect the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes. We have a problem in the society, right? When it comes on to sharing views respectfully, right? We have a problem. And majority of these people, they are reacting based on videos, right? That people built, giving their views, and not really the truth. Majority of these people who is accusing and talking disrespectful to our leader, many of them not even go on the Prime Minister's social media platform and see what the Prime Minister is doing. If they don't want to go on the Prime Minister platform, we have the JIS, right? And we have the office of the office of the Prime Minister. They have a page too. We can all go on this page and seek out the right information. Jamaica Magazine. We can go on all of these social media platforms and get the necessary information that we need. But many of us don't like to read. I heard they said something in the past that if you want to mislead Jamaican people, just put it in writing. Because we don't spend time to read. The things that these people out there talking, I am confused. Because I'm a person who always listen to news, always read the news, always watching the Prime Minister page, always watching his minister's page, always listen to Parliament. Keep myself informed. Why some people can't do the same? to keep themselves informed instead of out there with the misconception, the manufactured rumors, misinformation, lies. Mr. People who don't, them not have nothing to do with Jamaica. But because of this nonsense that is going on social media, them get themselves involved. Them get themselves involved, and guess what? Them get themselves involved on the wrong side. Because these people don't know anything about Jamaica. And then the propaganda machinery for the criminal organization gang up these people, feed them with the lies. And they take it up, run with it, without doing any form of research to know the truth. And then when people go on it with the truth and try to inform them, they don't want to hear that. Because these people are watching the views. They are watching the likes. The faster they become popular, the faster they get their videos to show, the faster they see the way to get an opportunity to become popular, they're going to take it. So your truth or the government truth doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them. You understand what I mean? Bless up yourself. 96. Listen to me. Listen to me, man. Me don't know if me paranoid or something. Right? But for Christ's sake, I cannot understand. Because this thing is just playing out in front of all of us. And we not even know when it reached there. But somehow it reached there. Where the lies, the rumors, the misinformation, the propaganda sells more than the truth. Huh? Listen to me. To how lie and misinformation sells. Sometimes even the Gleaner and the Observer put out stories that is not true to get likes and views, and then they turn around and said they're sorry. Something happen all the time. Something that happen all the time. I have another problem. These people who is all over the internet since the Melissa hurricane, talking about their prophet and prophetess. I have no problem with prophet or prophetess. I have no problem. Yeah? I have no problem. Right? But since the hurricane, Melissa, people all over the world with videos talking about Jamaica and how God going to destroy Jamaica and God is not done with Jamaica yet and this and that and that and me here all I know. And me confused. Me myself confused. And me here wanna say no get message for the Jamaican Prime Minister. I don't know give the message them or something. And let me tell you something. When we add up the message, you know, everybody get different message. If me confused, can you imagine the Prime Minister? Well, if me read my Bible and it tell me say God is not an art of confusion, why me so confused with all of these messages? Why me so confused with all of these messages? And these people are coming and they are saying this and they are saying that. My question is, if God is going to destroy Jamaica, right? Why are we on social media criticizing, talking down Jamaica, talking down the Prime Minister, disrespecting the Prime Minister, right? To rebuild back Jamaica and to make sure that we build back house for these people to live in. Why? If God is a good question, me I ask these prophet and these prophetess this question tonight. If God going to destroy Jamaica again, and we not get nothing yet, it don't make no sense. The most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness take on this initiative in rebuilding back Jamaica. It doesn't make any sense. And that you know, I try to tell me, say no. That is a message that all of you guys is trying to bring across to the Prime Minister. If me confused, so the Prime Minister worse are confused because him have to do with more than what I have to deal with. Is it God an art of confusion, or you guys is just trying to play the politics like normal PMP criminal organization supporters do? And just come in a profit close. A profited close. I cannot understand or no need to address it for we. I make me get to understand. As I said, I'm not against any prophecy. I am not against any prophecy. The things that I'm against is the confusion. It's the confusion. So many things is happening in so many big countries. Worse than Jamaica. And God not giving none of you no messages for those countries. But Jamaica that get a category 5 hurricane. Jamaica God want to destroy. A Jamaica God going to destroy. Me a watch the news. Me a follow the politics in a Uganda. Right? And what the opposition have to go through in those countries. How many blood shed in that country. Right? Tanzania. Right? How much they have to go through down there in Africa. Thousands, hundreds of people are dying. Popular social media influencer dancing to a song to mock the president, which is a woman. And they want to give her the death penalty. You know, those people are facing it in Africa. And you will tell me, say, God not give you no message to bring to the people who are living on the, I don't know what to describe it. But every time you open up your mouth at Jamaica, you just give Jamaica a break. You give Jamaica a break. Give the Prime Minister a break. Give the government a break. Let them do what they're supposed to do. The disrespect and talking down of our country need to stop. And some of us is giving these people strength. Because some of them don't come from Jamaica. And yet still they want to be in Jamaica business. Why we, the same one, want to bring down our country? I stated many of the time on this program. Many other countries is getting worse than what Jamaica is getting. In terms of storm, tornado, hurricane, everything, earthquake, and those things. Philippines come to mind. And other countries. And me don't hear them attack on them country. Me don't hear them attack against them leader. Me hear them attack or how them can build back and build back stronger and help out the people. But I have realized, you see, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have made a big change in Jamaica. Big change. And from these people feeling the change and seeing the change, and it become a threat to them because many people in the society used to live off of criminality. But since Andrew come in and start to put things in place and say Jamaica have to go back to principle and decency and pride, and we have to learn to obey rules and laws, and the Nema food mentality need to cut out. People don't like the Prime Minister. When you question people why you don't like Andrew, from Andrew coming, me can't name a food. From Andrew coming, I can't name a food. The name of food mentality, it a cut out from out of our society. It a cut out from out of our society. And that is the reason, one of the reasons why these people are against the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, because things that they used to do illegally, they cannot do it no more. Why you think the Prime Minister take on pen and put in a office? Why you think him do it? We have to have somebody who will stand up for us and stand up for our taxpayer money. And who is making our taxpayer money working on our behalf. And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness and his government is doing it. And we have to give him what he deserves. Because the truth and in fact is, we have never have or seen or heard another Prime Minister like the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. We have never, you understand what I mean? We have never had a Prime Minister like this Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica. And I don't know when we're going to have a next Prime Minister like this Prime Minister. I remember, the children of Israel, right, when Moses was bringing them, right, in the wilderness. And the people them turn around upon Moses. Moses never reached the promised land. A long time, we Jamaicans calling on governments, you understand what I mean, to give account for our taxpayer money. We want to see where our taxpayer money are do. The government need to cut out corruption and all of these things, and all agencies accountable for our taxpayer money. And now Andrew come and do the same God Almighty thing, and we don't him throat. Every God Almighty day we don't him throat. I disrespect him. The same thing when we attack, so we want to see, and the same thing Andrew do, and yet still we against him for doing it. I have said it on many occasions, Nadine, that I believe that Andrew Michael Holness, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, now become Prime Minister because he want to become Prime Minister. But I believe with my whole heart that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness have sent by the Most High God to govern Jamaica and to put Jamaica in a place where Jamaica belongs. And in the election, I have seen where God just positioned Andrew. And if it wasn't for God on Andrew's side, I don't know what the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness would do. I don't know what he would do. Because they do so much things to get rid of this man. No witchcraft, nothing at all could hold Andrew in his seat because of what he go through. It have to be God Almighty who keep him there and to give him a third term. We have some people on this earth, right? It no matter what you do to them, it's like it no matter the witchcraft you work, it no matter the hate where you hate, it no matter the set where you set them up for them get murdered, it no matter what you do, they just covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. They are just chosen, and no matter what you do, no matter you try to keep them down, the more you try to keep them down, the more they rise, the more they shine. When you try to cover them with darkness, the more they shine brighter. And that is Andrew. The more they try to hold Andrew down, the more Andrew prosper, the more God make way for Andrew to strive. So I believe with my whole heart, because of what he went through, Andrew Michael Holness have chosen and been sent by God to rule and to govern over Jamaica. You understand what I mean? And what, I don't know, how people don't come to this conclusion yet, I don't know. I don't know. Because these people, no matter what them do, it no matter what them say, it no matter what them do, it no matter what them say, Andrew still standing and standing tall and standing, having a smile brighter than many of us. Me don't know how him do it. Me don't know how him do it. I don't know. Me say our pastor, everybody is against Andrew. For what reason? I don't know. Eh? You against a man that is doing so much good in this country? Since even I was on a live on TikTok, and a lady came up and said that we must not praise anybody, and we must not praise Andrew or whatever, because Jamaica is a love country, and even if Andrew wasn't the government, Jamaica would still get help and whatever. Jamaica will get help. I agree with her on that. Jamaica will get help. But I have been through many, many storms. And in the history of Jamaica, I've never seen so much people, so much countries come to Jamaica rescue. Wanna tell me which one of the storm them? Where you see so much country, so much celebrities, so many persons come out helping the Jamaican people, helping the government. Sorry, guys. Wanna tell me? I have never seen it. I have never seen it. These people hate Andrew to the point where they just cannot give the man the credit that he deserves. If it wasn't for Andrew Michael Holness and his policies that he put in place in the foreign affairs ministry, build the relationships with these countries' prime ministers and presidents, Jamaica would never get so much help. Why we just cannot give the man his credit? Credit due to the man, give it to him. One thing me know. You see, Andrew is a visionary. I'm telling you. And because of that, Jamaica, in spite of, is looking much better than what it is. We have many governments. We have many prime ministers. But none of them never sit to insure our country for when disaster strike. It take Andrew Michael Holness And the Jamaica Labour Party to do it. And we have to learn, We have to learn to give thanks and stop spitting at God's face. We have to learn to be grateful and stop spitting God's face, because anything we want, we are going to get it. Anything we want, we are going to get it. Some people say they wish if Jamaica would go back to the 60s, to the 70s. Jamaica can't go back, Why the world would moving forward and Jamaica is moving backward? It doesn't make any sense to me. And this is why these stupid people out there talking about anti-Jamaican wholeness destroy St. Elizabeth, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, part of Manchester, just to build new cities and AI cities, smart cities, to be exact. Boy, I tell you, say, boy, Adjo, even the water were rising out there in Manchester, in Kirtvine. Are you causing answer? I tell you. Boy, Adjo, you bear some name. You bear some name. And let me tell you something. I may always say, in the election, that we are some man in the society here. Are some weak jellyback man them. You understand what I mean? You see, you miss a wholeness. Are you, we want to mentor these weak back jelly man them. Yeah, man. We need you, because if you can go through so much and stand up tall, same way, with a smile on your face, working 24/7 for the same people who is doing you bad, telling you about your mother. You're special. You're more than special. And you need to take some of these men in this society, some of them weak jellyback man here, and show them what is real man. Because you are indeed a real man. Because I know everybody can do what you are doing. But for me, myself, I tell you, me couldn't manage it. Me see my goal in stand up on stage. And I talk about your wife. I talk about your wife. When you are him in a debate, my goal in I mention your wife in a hit. Mr. Prime Minister, me did say it already. I may say it again. If me and my Golding a debate and any government issues, and he mentioned Femi wife in a him mouth, public TV, we don't debate. And the boxing gloves we are put on because we have to go back out it. We have to go back out it. You understand what I mean? Because me not tell you about your wife and you come on public TV and talk about my wife. When me married how much years, when we have come from nothing to something, work hard, and you want to come involve my wife name in your mouth. When you use your wife and turn her in a housewife, and my wife works so hard to build her real estate company and thing, you want to come freak up. Hello, no, sir, we have stop the debate and we are asked for the gloves and a fight we are fight out in this. So Andrew, you are the best. You are one real man, me I tell you. You are one real man. You see the work we are do? The work we are do enough boy. Enough boy. Me I tell you, I would never like to sit in your job even for a second. Me already say it, Anybody out there that is criticizing the Prime Minister and his government, talking all manner of evil against the Prime Minister, 100 down on go out and Jamaica there. Because most how in the diaspora, we are taught this and taught that about the Prime Minister. 100 down just take up on yourself and go sit in the government chair. Sit in the Prime Minister chair and see what it's like. Yeah, yeah man. See what it's like. You understand what I mean? See what it's like to be Prime Minister, even for an hour. Because you don't think it is an easy task. You understand what I mean? To be the Prime Minister, especially in a time as this. Let me tell you something, man. Andrew, may I tell you the God truth? May I tell you the God truth? May I pray for you? And may I pray for your strength? And may I pray that God give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and continue to strengthen you to build Jamaica faster and stronger. You know what I mean? You have been doing a great job in bringing the Jamaican people together, working on behalf of every Jamaicans. Every Jamaicans. And I know that you are doing it, Mr. Wholeness, because you show it. You is not a person who talk and don't act. You understand what I mean? Your action always speak louder than your words. And I applaud you for that, Mr. Prime Minister. You understand what I mean? You always want your work to speak for you. Yeah? And we have seen it over the years. It's just a pity the storm come and do Jamaica like this. Believe you me, we were bound for greatness under your leadership, Mr. Prime Minister. We were bound for greatness. And guess what? We still bound for greatness. Because Melissa believed that destroying St. Elizabeth, Hanover, Westmoreland, Trelawney, Manchester, some part of St. Ann, Montego Bay, you understand what I mean? We're going to lost it. And we're not going to be able to build back stronger. It's alive from the pit of hell. Yeah? Because we have put things in place for any disaster that hit our country. Yeah? It's not like back then where other prime minister used to get disaster and they have to go and borrow money from the IMF. IMF smile. When storm are coming in the Caribbean, they must smile, especially Jamaica. Because they know that when storm hit our country, we have to run to them to go and borrow money to fix back our country. And guess what? Our economy would lag back, yeah? And our debt to GDP, right, would go way up, right? And Jamaica would left in a crisis, worse a crisis before. But Andrew Michael Wholeness have put things in place. IMF, tata. Eh? We not have to come and we not have to borrow no money. Even though me hear the most honorable Dr. Nigel Clark say, listen to me, Jamaica, yeah, we have things for you. If you're ready to call on the IMF, we have things prepared for you guys. Brother Nigel, we respect that, you know. But remember, say you put you in a strong position, yeah? You put us in a strong position where we don't have to go to the IMF to borrow. Because when we go to the IMF to borrow as a country, you know, you understand what I mean? We get a look at those old money take time for we get. And guess what? We take a longer time to build back. And we take a longer time to bounce back. But when we have our own money to spend, you understand? We bounce back faster than ever. To check it in a barrel now. You so fast we bounce back in a barrel? Fast and quick. 1, 2, 3. That is because of good leadership. And we must learn to appreciate good leadership in this country. And years we have all out for it. And we get it. So why we are trying to talk it down? Why we are trying to talk it down? Eh? Jovial, big up yourself. Why we are trying to talk it down? We must learn to show appreciation, man. Trust me. Andrew is doing a damn good job. His government is doing a damn good job. And when you go on these social media platforms and start to read everything that the government is doing regarding helping these people who is chastising the government, talking down the government, spreading rumors, manufactures lies and misinformation. When you start to give them the real information, then they talk about how we never know these things, how the Prime Minister never come out and talk these things. Even if Andrew Michael Wallace come out and talk, them block them ears from it because them don't want to hear nothing from Andrew. Why? Because them just don't like Andrew. It's on every government agencies. Andrew Michael Wallace is the one before the hurricane came because they know that the hurricane was coming. Right? Because they get information from the weather persons in the country that the storm is coming. They must prepare the country. What the Prime Minister do? The Prime Minister called Belgium, called other countries, and tell them that storm will come to Jamaica, you know. Storm will come to Jamaica. And we have never seen a category 5 in Jamaica. And this storm is category 5. We're going to need you guys' assistance. Why me attack with such confidence? It's because me go on the Belgium website, Belgium government website, where the Belgium government stated that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace called them and asked them for assistance if the storm come and hit Jamaica. And then people are going to say, Andrew never prepare this and that. Andrew was always there preparing the Jamaican people. I have never seen Jamaica get in storm and get so much information before the storm. Why you not like the Prime Minister? No, leave the man alone, the man. What more you want the man to do for you? The man did you prepare on the man say move. You prepare on yourself. You take it serious every day. Them have 2-hour press conference. And yet still people going to go on the internet talking about the government did not prepare the people and they know that the storm is coming. Oh, people so wicked, man. Oh, people so wicked. We can go back for every press conference before the storm. Every press conference we can go back for. We can draw for every clip on the Prime Minister page, on the JIS page, on the Office of Disaster and Preparedness. Every one of them. We can go back on their page and we can find all of these videos to show. But because these people just build on lies, it no matter the truth what you want to tell, man. These people make it look like the government wasn't doing nothing at all. And that is crazy, man. Me know some don't like the Andrew. Me know some don't like him. But at least, man, don't speak the truth and speak it ever, man. Because of one thing, lie can't overcome the truth. Even if the lie is more popular than the truth, it cannot stand the truth. The truth will always stand. And we're going to talk about this stuff. It's the same thing with Bujo. With Bujo, the truth will always stand. Bujo Banton. You understand what I mean? Because the manifesto showed that there was no stove and there was no Starlink to your thing. But yet still, you want to blame the custom people them. Say them go away with your stove or your Starlink and then go inside of your barrel. We don't know evidence. You have so much influence. You have so much people that you can contact. But Bojo, nobody can tell me nothing. You didn't have a plan. You didn't have a plan from the beginning. You didn't have a plan. Because I have seen Sean Paul, Shaggy, I have seen Usain Bolt, Spice, I have seen Massacre, Mavado, and I told no alone me play politics with this thing. Mavado, and actually the whole of PMP, the whole of the artists them, it's PMP on the support. right? But some of them do it without the politics because they want to help the Jamaican people. But you, Buju Banton, right? You just mix up in the dirty politics. If you want to help the people, Buju Banton, if me was in your case, Buju Banton, and I want to help out the Jamaican people, even if me have something in there for the PMP, I would never let it known. Because I know the political ground in Jamaica. So we can use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding again. We can use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding again. It was our plan, Buju Banton, for you to put all of this stuff together with the PMP because it's going to PMP. That is the truth. All of this stuff is going to the PMP. And listen to me. Before I even go further, I heard many people on social media and on other medias calling on the regular authorities. I heard the Auditor General saying that they're having eyes and they're not taking their eyes off these aids. Sorry, guys. And all the assistance the government is getting. I don't have no problem with that, yeah? Do what you have to do to protect these aids and make sure the people of Jamaica get the necessary help that they need. I have no problem with that. The PMP criminal organization is also getting aid. They're getting a lot of money. And Attorney General, me no hear no come out. Me no hear no come out. Me no hear no come out. Me no hear no say nothing. Me no hear no say nothing. Oh no, who is having eyes on the PMP to make sure that the aid that the PMP is getting, the people them really get it? Buju, you don't understand this, you know. You don't understand this, you know. The PMP is a criminal organization, you know. The PMP is a criminal organization. And anytime you join hands with criminal, you are criminal too. So what you expect? You expect them now to go in your barrel? You expect them now to go in your barrel? Eh? And if the post that you post and answer back the minister, all of those things have been taken down off your page. The Jamaican people deserve an answer. All of those people you put in that in trauma, right? They deserve answers, Mr. Buju Banton. Answer the people them. Because you come up and start this thing. Start to spread your rumors, misinformation, and lies. That's what it is. Because according to your receipt, the manifesto that you get, you are lying. Because no stove on it and no Starlink is on it. So how you say you put stove and Starlink in a place? So you are scam the government then. You are scam the government then. You scam the government America. It seems like you scam the government America because how can you put plane? How can you put stove and Starlinks in cargo plane? And nobody know nothing about it at custom. It's a good question to ask. Because you claim, say you put it inside here, and when you reach Jamaica, it's missing. And remember, the same person that processed the items in America, and those same persons send everything to the local authority in Jamaica. So what go on this up? What go on this up? You want to play your politics, Virgin. You want to play your politics, and it is clear. It is clear. Because you could have done it much, much better. You could have done it much, much better, Buju. And people are in their feeling how the minister have answered you. You come with it publicly, the minister have to deal with it publicly. Because we know say these people are in favor, some of them, not in favor of no government. And Andrew Michael Wallace name them are going to call at the end of the day. So the man have to defend the government and defend him prime minister and boss. You see, evidence is a big thing, man. It's a big thing. You look like a damn fool when you just come out and just talk things without no evidence. You show a barrel that is missing stuff out of. The minister have shown all the video clips, every video clips, every angle, right? With your barrel come, seal and sign, and left the custom, seal and sign. But you never know, say the government did that, set up the airport like that now, where they have a lot of camera, every crease and every corner. You never know that now, don't? Eh? Probably you never know, that's why you just come out and talk, because you never know, say the minister that come with him evidence. You never know, say the prime minister, the minister would come with his evidence, right? Listen to me, Buju Banton. You have done enough to Jamaica, brother. Me don't know how you're going to mend back this situation. You understand what I mean? Me don't know. But you should have think about what, a matter of fact, you know where you did that do. You know exactly where you did that do. What if Darrell Vaz and the airport did not have any video footage? What would happen? Chaos. Chaos would happen. You understand what I mean? Because you can make the claim and the airport won't have anything to show. Anything to show. But your receipt, brother, your receipt said all. You understand what I mean? Your receipt said all. I don't need to stop, brethren. I don't need to stop. If you don't want to have nothing to do with Jamaica, you don't stay one day and leave Jamaica alone. You don't care, make it be about politics all the time. You don't care, make it be about politics every time. Cartel a big PMP. And cartel give money to the government to help out the people. I'm here, the PMP are cussed by his cartel. As a cartel shouldn't do it. Them the man, they put the people of Jamaica first. Sorry, guys. Them the man, they put the people of Jamaica first. You need to do the same, Buju Banton, man. You need to do the same. You understand what I mean? Boy, me I tell you, people. People not looking at the situation, no, man. Or not tell me what you think in the comment section, to no, man. Or not tell me what you think, man. More want to hear from you now. Come here talk for a long time now. Or not tell me what you think in the comment section. Let me read what you think, man. Believe you me. Yeah? Stretch. It was loud out in the public when he voiced his concern, not its silence. Know that evidence brought forward to disprove, and dispute the allegations. Exactly, Caroline. You are spot on. Eh? Exactly. You understand what I mean? He man need to come out and he need to apologize to the people. Because he do it publicly. So he need to come out publicly, come apologize to the people, man. Apologize to Jamaica most of all. Apologize to Jamaica. You know how much people sending stuff to Jamaica? And none of them not even lose a pin. How him so unfortunate? How him so unfortunate? I don't know. Danny, I have hammered and explosive. Man, listen to me, man. Yeah, they take this thing for Papi Shway, man. Guys, listen to me, man. Listen to me. You see, let me tell you something. You see people, there's a people. You see they come with them hungry. Cherry, did Buju get tiny house sent for some type? I don't know. I don't know. I was listening to a program this evening, and they were reading the manifesto, and I never heard they say anything about any house or tent and so forth. No, never heard they say anything about that. Let me tell you something. The PMP them so hungry, right? The PMP them hungry like a dog. Me and the people them, me and the comrade them say, Mark Golding, if he go to the UN and please case and tell the UN say Anjo thief the election. That's a lie. I send cash and shipment to Jamaica. We not hungry, sir. Veron Duns. Oh my God, why are you saying that? You confuse me. You confuse me. I don't understand. Chris. Hey, we say the PMP them hungry. They want to overthrow the government and put in Mark. You understand what I mean? Me know stretch. Me know man. Hey, these people, they terrible Jamaica play America politics. Boy, hey, politics are politics doing now, Chris. Politics are politics. Believe you me. Politics is just politics everywhere. You understand? Politics is just corrupt. But me I tell you, said, them are people in Jamaica, boy. Me I tell you. Boy, no sir. They're terrible. They're horrible. Me I tell you. We don't know how them people are done so, man. Me don't know how them people are done so. Yeah? And the politician them just give them strength. You see, Mark Golding can come out, you know. Mark Golding can come out and say to his supporter them, listen, wanna stop it. Wanna stop it because at the end of the day, it not benefit me and it not benefit Ono. Even though himself, Mark Golding started. JVU, the PMP fully done. Multiple from Hurricane. Melissa hit Jamaica. We are saying what I mean by Jew views. Veron, me know that. Stretch. Chris, we can learn a lot of things from this disaster, you know. We can learn a lot from this disaster. But the thing is, we can never prepare for a category 6 or category 5 hurricane. But we can learn a lot from it. A lot. Because we have learned a lot from other hurricanes. That is the reason why the government would go and insure the countries. You understand? And put other things in place. You understand what I mean? But they have a lot more to do. They have a lot more to do. You understand? The same way how the Philippines can put in things in place and put out information and try to get the people together for whenever time earthquake occur. Yes, I mean, we have to prepare our Jamaican people, but sometimes it depends. It depends on the people, you know. Many of the time, the government prepare. But what happened to the unruly people? Them what we have to deal with. We haven't put in that in place, though. The first thing the government need to do I try to get the people them on his side and the message when my child send out. That is the first thing you need to do. The government going to have a hard time too. Because you have man like L.A. Lewis out there and other persons on social media is believing this nonsense that the government is the one that create this storm. And many other things. So how can you prepare Jamaica for a category 5 hurricane or 6 hurricane, but yet still the people are not prepared? Because they have other persons on the social media telling them that the government is lying, the government are not talk truth, and this and that. The people are the biggest problem right now in this. Because of them we need to get to prepare for any disaster, for any disaster come. They ask one man in this storm, say, why you never go to one shelter? You hear the man say? The man said, he listen to what the Prime Minister said. No. But he said when he go and listen back to L.A. Lewis tell him, say, no, storm now come. So him nobody move. So you see what me I talk about now? You see what me I talk about now? The government has sent out message. Say the people them, if you get ready, go to one shelter, move from the low areas. See if you don't find yourself in a shelter or something. You have one next money you come and tell, don't move. Lie the Prime Minister and tell, no storm now come. Look here, me out here so on the sea, not even wind, me not feel, no thunder, no lightning, no. Lord God, yo, Anjo, all we can do is pray for you. Be I telling the God Almighty the truth. All we can do is pray for you. Because me no, it rough. It rough, me I tell you. Me no know how you go manage, Andrew, but it rough on your brother. Trust me. And I really think that the Prime Minister must hold these people accountable. Chris, these people, what they call them again, the weather people them say them have to go try to upscale the storm to 2 more category 6 and category 7, because they have seen where they are getting category 5, and category 5 shows strength like it would like to go to category 6 and 7. So they're going to create 2 more category. You understand what I mean? 6 and 7. Them not do it yet, but they're going to do it. You understand what I mean? Because this time that came to Jamaica, me I tell you, say, man, it could pass. It get close to category 6, me I tell you. me I tell you guys. Okay. Meteorologist. Yeah, man. Yes. Philip, thank you. Meteorologist. Yeah, man. Yeah, they said they might bring up it to category 7. Sorry, guys. Category 7, because that storm that did really strong. Really strong. Believe you me. But guys, we the people is the biggest problem in this. Because if we're not listening to the government and we're going to listen to L.A. Lewis, something wrong with we as a people. How can we, right, letting L.A. Lewis telling us that is Andrew Michael Lunes who create the storm under his basement. And he draw for the conclusion and the evidence that this storm came to Jamaica without any lightning and without any thunder. So Andrew created. Yes, landslide and earthquake and everything, we need to prepare our people. Right? But me I tell you, say, how can you prepare and the people are not prepared to move and to do the right thing when you have people like L.A. Lewis telling the people that Andrew create the storm on their basement. And listen, let me tell you something, you see. Hello. Mr. When the man, when L.A. Lewis go on the airport road, and L.A. Lewis go there with the camera, and L.A. Lewis stand up so with the camera, even when the breeze a blow, right? And rain a fall, and L.A. Lewis hardly can stand up on the sidewalk. Him still there recording that no storm is coming here. People, look. Who does say no storm now come? Who does say no storm now come? How does it rain? Mighty God does that. Something wrong with me, man. Something wrong with brother. Something wrong with me. For real. Huh? Lana's son. For real, man. Well, when it comes on to the banks, even before the storm, we're having a tough time with the banks to bring down their interest rate and stuff, right? Even when the Bank of Jamaica governor telling the banks them, listen to me, you don't need to drop on the interest rate. And all of these things, they're having a hard time dropping the interest rate. So loan is always there to borrow. Always there to borrow at the banks. But the interest rate, brother, rough. Nobody now go on no borrow no money. Nobody now go on no borrow no money for rebuild back. They might go want depend on the government. They might go want depend on the government. And guess what? No people don't understand too. Many people don't understand that when a country said that they're going to give $170 million in aid, right, to Jamaica, many people believe that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wones get 170 million US. Hello. Social media is so funny. When they go past social media, you hear them say, Andrew get $170 million in aid from America. And Andrew put every money in their bank account. Cash grant, different from aid. You understand what I mean? I didn't understand those stuff. They don't understand those stuff. Jamaica need that. Let me tell you something, man. We need a lot of money to bounce back. We need a lot of money to bounce back. But I believe that the banks, right now, the government, for the government to call on the bank to drop interest rate so the people can get money to borrow, to fix back their houses or to build back their houses. The bank can use them conscience too. The bank can use their conscience and say that, listen, is not everybody affected by the hurricane. But those who have been affected, right, and they lost their house completely, right? We're going to lend you guys money at such and such a rate just because you no lost on your house completely. The bank could come up with something for these people. But these people who own the banks, they don't care. They don't care. They're no business. May I tell you, they're no business. Because I don't know, the Bank of Jamaica call upon them for drop some interest rate or something. People mortgage, the interest rate gone up and things get better. And then for drop the interest rate for people mortgage rate to come down. And them not do it. Them not doing it. If them have no conscience, them not have to wait on the government to tell them to drop interest rate for the people them who have been damaged in the hurricane. Everybody have played their part. The bank need to play their part too. But these people only want money, and they're no business for nobody. Louis. No, sir. L.A. Louis, listen to me. L.A. Louis depend social media every day. Every day. Every day. With the Prime Minister name. Saying this and saying that and spreading his rumors and lies and misinformation. Every time because say, eh? Yeah, man, must spread the rumors, them, man. Lies and misinformation every day. And listen to me. L.A. Louis live, always full. L.A. Louis live, always full. And listen to me, if you ever go over there and listen to all the process, information, you think they them live in a different world by themselves. As a matter of fact, they live in a different world. Yes, I mean, true, Chris. And let me tell you, Chris, man, the bank can play their part too, man. Me I tell you, man. Bank can play their part, man. But Noelson. Remember the government now control the banks, these banks, you know. The government now control these banks. The government only can encourage them. They can't force them to. Cannot force them to. You just can't encourage them. And plead to them and tell them, man, listen to me, you have some conscience. Lower the interest rate for the people them who have been affected. Not everybody. But at least, especially for the poor people who always borrow and pay back and borrow and pay back. Because some of them people you will see out there now have nothing. Believe you me, then try in a life. Then borrow and pay and borrow and pay and borrow and pay back. Them money, you understand? So the bank can't help them out. You mean by what happened to Amari? What the hell? Yes, I mean. Why? It would be fun to listen. It would be fun to listen to what she have to say, yes. Probably you can't go look her up on the internet when you finish. Listen to what she have to say. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. You see, good night. Let me tell you something. The rebuilding process of Melissa, I have said it many times, this is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And me don't know if the government draw down on the insurance. But remember, say, the government have a lot of agencies to pay. Right? And remember, the government have a lot of roads to rebuild. Right? And remember, thousands of people lost their home. So all of this money that the government is getting, a matter of fact, the government say estimate American $7 to $6 billion worth of damage have done to this country. 1 trillion, me mean, Jamaican dollars. Jim Wagwan. You understand what I mean? 1 trillion Jamaican dollars out of damages. Where the government get so much money from? You think the government will collect not even a percentage out of that money? All of the help what the government get, the cash grant, them not even collect a percentage out of that. And the way how we build in Jamaica need to stop. And we need to look into it. The way how we build all of these buildings, especially in Westmoreland. Me hear the General Secretary of the PMP Criminal Organization saying to the people that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness going to give them container house down there when the water subside. Listen to me. When the government did I suggest this a while ago, and the CM, PMP and Dayton Campbell came out and said, no, it can't work. The people them don't want no container house. Right? But now me here, I come tell the people them say, Andrew, I'm going to big them container house. Not never go so Andrew say, I'm going to give the people them no container house. A matter of fact, everybody got flooded out down there in Westmoreland. The government must see to it that no more house built in those flood-prone areas. But the PMP would like for them to go back the same place. But the government have to stand up to the member of parliament and to the PMP criminal organization and not build no more house in a no swamp area. Because at the end of the day, any storm come, any flood come, and the government head go at them. So Andrew must know. But if I'm me like the Prime Minister, them have to go prepare themselves to be relocated. They have to be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, because me not build back no house if you not gonna get house. Me not build it back in those flood-prone areas. A matter of fact, the land that they are on is captured land too. The land that they build on is captured land. PG and Norman Manley. Right? Give those people, sorry already, I want to go on. Give those, when they run election, they give them fast title for those land just to run, just to win election. PJ Patterson. Lord God. But Andrew, my Prime Minister, Mr. Holness, may I beg you, help out them please, because everybody need help. We don't know how much help they can get. But may I beg you, anything you can do for them, do it. Even if it start house and make them finish it, that will be good enough. Because the truth and the fact, some of them have their money. Some of them have their money. You understand? Some of them have their money. But help them out, Mr. Wallace. Move them from that area and try to put them in an area where not easily flood and will not flood none at all. Because at the end of the day, I waste a taxpayer money. We can put them back there. And then when flood come or storm come again and hit the parish or whatever. You understand what I mean? We going over the same cycle over again. It doesn't make no sense. You understand? So help out the people there, Mr. Prime Minister. Help them out. But me know say you're going to do it doing Andrew. Me know because you have shown all of us that you don't play politics when it come on to Jamaican. You don't play politics. Believe you me. Because if you didn't play politics, Mr. Holness, you would not create that social housing program that you created to help both JLP and PMP and no P at all. Right? Because when you create that social housing program, you look at all the ministers, all the 63 members of parliament, and tell them to look for 5 persons in their community that are poor and don't have no money. They don't know if you turn duck off unless Jamaican saying. Yeah? They don't have nothing at all. You said they must look for those people, refer them to the social housing program, and you, with the social housing program, will build them a house. You understand what I mean? And Mr. Holness, again, may I say, you're a very wise man. You're a very wise man. Because I remember when the PMP were giving away houses, they would give away those board houses that can serve like 5 to 6 years. Because when you reach 5 to 6 years, Chichi and Red Hands and them thing, they eat out the whole of the board them. You create the social housing program and you create and you build concrete houses, 2 and 3 bedroom with living room, kitchen, dining. And guess what you do now? You give them slab top. So Melissa come and all of these houses that you built, over 300 houses across Jamaica, you are built for these poor people, Mr. Holness. All of them left standing. Oh God. Hey, and hey, give the man his credit, no man. Give the man his credit. What if the man they say, all right then, the money what we are going to use and build these concrete houses for these 1,000 and odd families, right? That's why we split it up. Because one house, one concrete house, can build about 3 board houses or 4 board houses. Can help out more families. The Prime Minister could do that, you know. You understand what I mean? But the man said, no, sir, we not build no board house for nobody. Concrete house we are building the people them. And we want the people them to build it on their land. Because these people are poor, but that means that them to stay poor. So the Prime Minister tried to make them be independent. You see, when the Prime Minister built that 3 and 2 bedroom on their properties, they get the land title for that property. They can go to the bank, right, with that title. And the man can say, all right then, listen to me, I have a title here, you know. I go run a local taxi, come here, my license. And he borrow the money. And he go buy a car. Right? License, insure it, put on PPV on it and something. And him go run him taxi and pay off him car. Then he take back him land title. Then he continue to strive and take himself out of poverty to prosperity. And that the Prime Minister talk about, you know. You saw Andrew forward thinking. The man is a visionary. We'll give it up for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. Me I tell you, the man know what he's doing. The man know what he's doing. And we have to give it up to him. I trust the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace that he's going to build back this country. And he's going to build it back stronger than before. He's going to build it back stronger than before. Everybody's going to get help. This man, Andrew Holness, he man not left out nobody. Everybody are going to get help because the help is here for everybody. Listen, let me tell you something. When when Andrew enemies were out there talking that the people are not getting any help, the people are hungry, this and that, right now, people are getting help to the point where they are talking about, listen to me, we don't want no more food. We have food stockpile. We have all this. We don't want no water. We have water stockpile. Everything. What we need now is things to rebuild back our home. 2 weeks. 2 weeks after the storm, everybody actually who affected is saying, listen to me, we have as much food. We have as much food. All we need is some zinc and plies and cement and sand to rebuild back our home. 2 weeks after the storm, people don't just left the government for the government do what they have to do to help the people, no man. The people man do what they're supposed to do. And I have noticed also that those who are not on the ground have more talk than the people them who is actually on the ground. Some people just sit down and watch social media every day. And they just jump to their own conclusion based on of somebody's perspective. Yeah? You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You understand what I mean? Boy, I tell you, me don't know. Jamaican people, we unique, you know, man. We unique. We are some set of people where we just everybody just want to say something. Everybody just want to say something. Today, let me tell you something. Today, me hear one girl. Today, me hear one girl say, and your wholeness, and you may come out. And you may come out. Because when we fly in JetBlue now unload we luggage them on time for us to get our luggage. We at the airport have to be waiting on JetBlue. And you don't have nothing to do with JetBlue. And you, Jesus God, we confused at this point. Be confused at this point. What Andrew have to do with JetBlue? What Andrew have to do with JetBlue? Me got the airport. And me have a flight on JetBlue. Me delay 6 times on JetBlue. 6 times. Me even going on the plane. And have to come back out of the plane. The worst flight that me ever have is on JetBlue. Always delay. 6 times me get delayed. And JetBlue send me only $12 and say me have to use the $12 in space of 4 hours or 8 hours, somewhere about there. Not 8 hours, 5 or 4 hours. We have to use the $12. Else it will expire. And I am at the airport from 10 o'clock in the morning. The flight is 11:30. And we never leave the airport until how much o'clock at night. Me can't blame Andrew for that. So why not come blame Andrew for JetBlue fault? Andrew have shares in a JetBlue. Andrew have shares in a JetBlue. Mighty God, man, come on. What more do you want Andrew Michael Holness to do for you? Lifestyle, big up yourself. What more do you want Andrew Michael Holness to do for you guys? Give the man a break, man. Mighty God, man. But this is a reality that many comrades can't comprehend and they will never understand how Andrew do it. Yeah? If it wasn't for the good leadership, if it wasn't for the good leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, if it wasn't for his strong policies and stand on certain issues, listen to me. Me here, when Andrew stand up, when Andrew go to the summit in America there, and everybody was walking out on Israel. When Israel Prime Minister stand up to speak, Andrew sit down, Andrew listen. The PMP was up in arms. I said, why Andrew? Stand up there and listen, sit down there and listen to the man. When everybody is leaving, walking out on him. Let me tell you something. Andrew is a leader, not a follower. Yeah? Andrew is a leader, not a follower. And today, when Melissa hit, Israel sent how much aid to Jamaica to help Jamaicans. Huh? When the issue of Venezuela and America take place, right now it still take place too, in our waters. The PMP was up in arms. Say, Andrew must tell the US to back off of Venezuela and whatever. Andrew Michael Holness diplomatically deal with the issues. Right? Dealt with the issue, man. Calmly, nicely, gently. Yeah? Because we not pick no side. We are friend of everybody. And that's the reason why we have seen so many countries. Say, listen to me. We love Jamaica. We love Jamaica. And we are showing Jamaica how we love them by coming to their rescue in form of aid, cash, and kinds. Right? The people them come out for Jamaica. I have never seen it yet. I have never seen it. The people them come out, the country them come out. And this is because of our loving Prime Minister that we have. Yeah? The most Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Let me go back to my topic. Many of you who are talking this and talking that and try to bring down Andrew Michael Holness. Remember me telling you, you have to go come and bow down at Andrew's feet and ask him for mercy and tell him that you're not sorry. Many of you who are out there telling the man about his mom. Right? You know? And next issue too. Thank you for reminding me. And next issue. Me hear someone out there upon the man's wife name, Mrs. Juliet Holness. Right? The way how she is behaving as the Speaker of the House. Miss Juliet Holness become the Speaker of the House. And let me tell you something. You see, all of these members of Parliament that was behaving like they are bullies and they are mighty and they are bigger than the Speaker of the House. You saw them behave now since Miss Juliet Holness become the Speaker of the House. Everybody have to hold the corner. We see Peter Bunting stand up in a Parliament. And before he say a word, he hear him, I am waiting on the Speaker to identify me before I even open my mouth. You see one time? It wasn't like that. Then just get up and everybody talk one time. You now hear a thing while go on. Who are fling word for over here, so who are fling word over there, so and all of these things. Order in the house. Order in the house. You understand what I mean? And the PMP criminal organization, they cannot understand what is taking place in Parliament. Yeah? Because they're under manners and order. You understand what I mean? And they don't want to go by the standing order. Right? And Miss Juliet Holness is holding them accountable to the standing order. You see indiscipline. Indiscipline is one big ever thing that we are struggling with as a nation, you know. Believe you me, indiscipline. We love to behave like we don't want to follow law too much. Eh? We don't like it. Anything that we should follow, right? Like it's the enemy for us. It's not the enemy, man. Come on, people, it's not the enemy. We must learn to follow rules and regulation and order. And these people don't like Miss Juliet Holness because she stand up by the standing order whenever time Parliament called to session. Oh, look, you can't hate the woman because the woman run Parliament off the standing order. Oh, you can't hate the woman for that. You can't hate the woman for that, people. No, relax. The woman now do nothing out of the law. And now you come talk about, yes, a husband and wife run Parliament, a dictatorship. It's not dictatorship. It's not dictatorship. The woman is just holding the members of Parliament accountable. The ministers give a statement. There is no need for the opposition spokespersons to give a statement. Because the Constitution, the standing order of the Parliament, did not give you, right, the go-ahead to act, to give another presentation after a minister presentation. Because the standing order allow you to ask question. Just ask a question, no, man. Because sometimes for real, you know, when a minister made a statement and give a presentation in Parliament, and the opposition spokesperson get up to ask question, many of the time, you know, they go on this long journey, give another statement, then them come on and ask the question. And when they ask the question, myself not understand the question. Myself not understand the question. So holding them accountable, when a minister give a statement, ask a question, just go ahead and ask a question. Mark Golding never liked it the other day. Mark Golding walk out of Parliament. But you see your Mark, let me see how much of a Parliament them you go walk out of. Make we see how much of our parliament y'all go walk out of. Remember, and you get the most pain in this country. Yeah? You get 25 million. Andrew is doing every God Almighty thing to help all the Jamaican people. Andrew does get 9 million. 9 million. And you will get 25 million. We don't see you, not heard from you too for a couple of weeks now. I saw the government are going good that you don't have nothing to criticize. Yeah? You better haul in your propagandize them. Haul in them. Because them out here on the back of field about fear and them now see you now hear nothing from you whatsoever at all. So you haul in them about golding. Hey, people, you don't realize that the government did that do real good, on the back of field, in rebuilding back Jamaica, until Mark Golden come and say, listen to me, we are going to launch a special fund for Westmoreland. Like how Westmoreland alone get damaged. And that's how the politics start from, guys. And that's how the politics, the lies, the rumors, the misinformation and propaganda, and that's where it start from. As Mark Golden come out and open him out, say him want special fund for Westmoreland. And that's how him try to divide the people and divide the country and bring politics into it. You understand what I mean? I bring politics into it. And then the followers them just take up it. The followers them just take up it and I run with it until it becomes sour. And guess what? Him not come out and say nothing to them. Mark need to come out and talk to his supporters them and tell them to have respect for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Owens and the First Lady. Him need to come out and say something to them. Because we now have no election for now. So Andrew Michael Owens is going to always be the Prime Minister for the next 5 years. And God going to keep him, that him do the 5 years. And it's a 4-term loading. The 4-term loading. No sound. No sound. Oh, bad. You not hear me now? You not hear me? Tell me if you not hear me. No sound. You not hear me? Good now, good now. Okay. Okay, Rockstar, okay. No, I was saying, right, that the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, the political analysts them, said that any political party that have been through a storm, they always lost the election after. But they said Andrew Michael Holness have created history, have teared down borders, have teared down obstacles, and the man have created history in Jamaica. Eh? The man have created history in Jamaica. Andrew Michael Holness, right, is a politician where the man just do his work and just show up the next party. The man just do his work and the man just show up in next party. You understand what I mean? And that is what I love about our Prime Minister, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. The man make him work, as I said earlier. He make him work speak for him. You understand what I mean? And believe you me, man, we need to give him credit because, believe you me, I'm proud. Me never proud to be a Jamaican before, Andrew, you know. I tell you the God truth. Because me never see where the country I go. And me think every politician are the same thing. Until Andrew become prime minister. Andrew become prime minister and the man just wipe out that perception out of my head so, completely. And me start looking at him differently. And I realize that Andrew is a one ghetto youth. We come out of Spanish town. Come out of a poor family. Live in a board house. And you see the story that me share with you. Say about the social housing program. And so comes Andrew create the social housing program, you know. Because him know where I come from. Him know the board house that him used to live in Spanish town. And him know so when rain come or any storm come, you understand what I mean? It will leave him shelterless. Him know so when rain fall hard, rain always are coming from him and him family. Him know these things. And that is the reason why he would create the social housing program and build concrete house for the people. This man, when many are talking and spreading their misinformation, me, as long as me have breath, me are going to speak up on behalf of our government and Andrew Michael Lunes. Me not say if them are do wrong, you know, me not going to lick out on them, you know. You understand what I mean? If them are do wrong, me are going to lick out on them. But if them are do good and continue to do good, I'm going to stand by my prime minister and his government and Jamaica. You understand what I mean? Because I know yes how we are come from. I know yes how we are come from. You understand what I mean? And the man do a damn good job, as I said. The man do a damn good job. The government agency, the education minister, everybody is doing a damn good job. Flight Green is working overnight. Oh God, Flight Green. Flight Green, as a fellow young man, I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you. I am seeing the next prime minister. I am seeing the next prime minister. The working skill that Flight Green have demonstrated, and Matthew Samuda, Marlon Morgan, and all of these people, the education minister, all of these people is just showing up that we don't have to worry. We have capable people. After the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Nolan said, listen, okay, I'm going to step aside. We have capable people in the Jamaica Labour Party can choose as our next Prime Minister of Jamaica. You think you can look at the PMP right now and say that? You look at what? Eh? You can't look over the other side and see the same thing. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. Yeah? And a matter of fact, we have more young people in government, in the Jamaica Labour Party, than the PMP criminal organization. And these people, young people, is doing a tremendous job. Tremendous job. Believe you me. Tremendous job. And listen to me, man. Me proud of the government. Me proud of the government. Me proud. Flight Green, continue to do what you're doing. You understand what I mean? May I tell you, we are get the information. Probably you have put out too much information right now. Probably you have put out too much information, Minister Flight Green. Because every day you upload, every day you tell the people the progress that is going on in St. Elizabeth. Me and the people them down at Westmoreland are bad for the time camera, they can't find them. But boy, Flight Green, boy, you did it with your people them. You did it. Round of applause, Flight Green. Round of applause, man. Me I tell you, me happy for you. Me happy for you. Guys, while me happy for the minister them, for me parish a flood out. And you know what, so me I go come back. This week, me, listen to me, you know, have me all week this week, you know. And me a go live all week this week. All a morning me a go live. 11 o'clock me a go live a morning. Because me have to talk about the rising water in Kendall, Manchester. Not Kendall, Kirkvine, Manchester. Listen to me. Mandeville, whole of Manchester, matter of fact, is without water for decades. And if we have so much water underground to the point where the water come up now, where the water come up now, why would the Manchester suffer so long? Me not understand. Me not understand this. Me not two places in Manchester right now, right? That is flooding out. You have Evergreen in Michael Phillips constituency right now. You have a big spring that just bursts out. Bursts out. Water clean, water pretty. Water run like down in Oxford. Who know Oxford down there in St. Elizabeth? Yeah? Water pretty, me I tell you. Woo. We have river in Manchester now. If so much water in there Manchester, what? That man. Guys, you don't hear me? You don't hear me, guys? Mighty God. So, good now. Okay. So, guys, I want to ask the relevant authorities tomorrow, right? Why Manchester have been out of water for so long?